Good afternoon. My name is Nevin, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up the AI guesstimate tool inside of AutoBidder. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. For those of you who don't know, the AI guesstimate tool, as I like to call it, is essentially a tool that allows your customers who are in the process of using your calculator tool. It allows them to take a picture of whatever it is they need washed, and it'll create like a guesstimate measurement for it, right? So if customer has no idea what the square footage of their patio is or a pool deck, they have no idea what the square footage of a, or the square footage of their house, or or the length of the fence. The idea here is the AI. First of all, I want to be very clear. The reason I call it a guesstimate is because it's not going to give them an exact measurement, but it gives them an idea. Just like, if you've been building fences your whole life, you could probably look at a fence and pretty well guesstimate how long it is, right? The total length. So it's pretty much like that. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So it starts inside the formula builder where you build out the formula for each of your services. You're going to see a section that says enable AI photo measurement tool. First, you want to make sure that's toggled on, okay? Once you toggle it on, the first thing you need to do is describe to the AI what it is you're measuring. This is relevant for each service, right? So if this, once we get into setting this up for the other services, you'll see what I mean. For this example, in house washing, you can start off by just putting in house wash and then click refine prompt and it'll write this for you. Once you have that set up, you're going to want to set up your customer instructions. Basically, just tell customers what to do. The AI tool is going to work best if you're able to upload a few different images from different angles, because if you get images from different angles, it gives it more context to work with. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this. I already have this one saved, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a test. Let's get the calculator page opened up here. And I have a few images saved to my computer. I'm going to go ahead and upload one of those, and then you'll be able to see the image once I go back to the customer page here. So this is the measurement tool. That's not what this video is about. That's the Google Maps measuring tool. This one is where you upload the photo. So I don't think you guys can see this part of my screen right now because I'm choosing a photo, but here I'll choose this one right here. This is kind of a strange house, so it might be a little bit tough, but let's give it a test. It takes 15 to 20 seconds or so in order for it to analyze the image. So let's give it a few seconds here, and then once it gives us a measurement, it'll auto update right here. Okay, so the house I just entered, it says it's about 2,500 square feet. Okay, so we'll stick with that. We'll say vinyl siding. You see it enters it here. Number of stories, I think it was about 2 stories, and then we'll say it's a full house wash. Now this part's all pretty standard. Customer has to enter their information in order to get the full bid. All right, cool. And now we've got our price. Okay, so now when you head back over to your customers page and you click on that lead, let me refresh it here. You will be able to see that photo, which is pretty useful actually when you're doing an actual estimate. So that customer gives you their information, you log in, and you can see this is the house that I entered. You see it says about 2,500 now. Remember I said this is kind of a weird house, which it is. Um, a house that's shaped weird like this, you should probably get a few different angles, because if you get a few different angles, it's going to have more context to work with and it'll be able to create a more accurate output. But this one, you can see it quoted it at $1,000. It said 2,500 square feet. And so yeah, so that's how it works with house washing. Let's test it out with another service. Now I have set it up for fence cleaning too, but I'm going to try one for patio cleaning. So let's head back over to formulas. We could also do paver sealing, but I'll do patio here. And again, you just toggle it on. Now you see there's these other things too to guide the customer as well. But this is going to be the third one down in terms of toggles. Now for this one, this is going to say, we'll just say patio, exterior patio, click refine prompt. Okay, So now the prompt that it comes up with is identify the exterior patio in the photo, typically found adjacent to residential houses or commercial buildings. And you can see it just gives some basic details about a standard patio. You can refine this as much as you want and personalize it to your needs. Now the next thing here is, yeah, we'll say, or here I'll say, all right, now this would be square footage again, because of course, square footage of the patio. And then, cool, let's go ahead and give it a test. Now, let's go ahead and refresh this page. And before I can fully test it, I need to go grab an image of a patio. So I'll try this a couple different times. I think this is a pretty good one. Let's try this one. And then I can go try another one then too right after. All right. So let's see, where's patio washing right here? We've got the AI tool. Let's go ahead and grab it. The image that we just downloaded. We're going to upload it right here. Click Analyze. Again, just give it a few seconds. All right, and it comes back with an estimated area of 150 square feet. And I actually think that's pretty accurate. That looked about accurate to me, honestly. Give or take, I mean, yeah, maybe it'd be a little bit larger than that, but I think that was pretty good. Let's try another one here. This is a really big one. I don't know how well it'll do on this one. Well, that one's not real. I want to find a really big one just to see how it performs. Here, let's go. Okay. Yeah, this one's pretty big. Um, let's see here. Yeah, this one's pretty big. I would say this one looks more than 150. We'll see what the AI comes up with here. All right, let's go through the rest of this just for fun. I'm gonna fill out some random info here. Okay, 97. Now I have a minimum price set. That's probably what triggered the minimum price. So let's go ahead and try this again. We'll upload that other one that I just grabbed, and we'll analyze this one. Again, I really like to stress this point that it's not an accurate measurement. It's just giving the customer an estimation. Okay, so this one says 600 square feet. So that, it's quite a bit bigger than what the other one was, right? And, this is tough to say. That probably is about maybe 20 feet by 30 feet. That's probably where it's coming with that price or that estimate. Yeah, that could be about right compared to the other one. I don't have the image of the other one readily available to compare it to, but I would say that's about accurate. I think the other one may have been actually a bit smaller. Yeah, this one does look quite a bit smaller than this one. It's tough to say without, because if you compare the furniture, how small the furniture or how much space the furniture takes up on this patio versus how little this one does, I think that's probably about accurate. So we can go through the rest of it here, and let's say what was that one? I think that was, we'll say brick, stone. Again, I'm just gonna fill out some random info here just for the sake of time. 120. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works, guys. That's how to set it up. It works the same way for every other service. All you have to do is describe what it is you're looking, or describe what it is for the AI. Tell the AI whether it is area, square feet, length, height, or width, or perimeter. And then you can add some reference photos if you need. Tell the customer what to take photos of. Hit save, and that's all there is to it. Now there are some limitations on the free. If you're on the free plan, I think you get 10 per day. If you're on the uh, paid $50 a month plan, you get 15 per day, and you're on the top plan, you get 25 per day. So That's plenty for most of you. I mean, realistically speaking, unless you're just testing it just for fun, you're just repeating it over and over, that will be plenty for most of your customers. So I hope this video helped you guys with the AI tool, the AI measurement tool. If you have any questions or need help setting it up, please don't hesitate to reach out and I'll do my best to help you. Thanks. Have a great day.